Shaq has been able to get off early in every game. He does right here for the first basket of the night. Lead to 7-2.
Well, it's interesting. Tayshaun Prince is guarding Dwyane Wade. Here's Rip Hamilton for the open jumper. He buries it, and they have moved.
More of a team management problem. You hate to have those kind of problems. His shot is able to stop, gets the step on Ben Wallace, and there's no question. Defensive end. Now people say, what offense? But we've seen no offense in this series. Richard Hamilton able to hit. So
he is not moving very well laterally at this point at all.
Shaquille Oneal. Nice drop step by Shaq, who has 6 points.
You know, look at the penetration from Wade here, getting into the middle of that Piston defense. The little reverse lay-in by Haslam. And how about the start for Shaquille Oneal? 3 for 4. The old standby, the jump hook. Miami off to the good start.
Around the
job. Back to you, Mark.
It kind of puts it into perspective. Here's the alley-oop for Shaquille Oneal. Dwyane Wade with the lob. Miami leads 15-9. And you can see Wade in deliberate fashion moving it across, shoots the jumper, and scores! Well, that has to provide a lift. Well, that time Wade threw it away. Wallace right there. Here's Billups. He has Hamilton. Beautiful pass. Chauncey Billups finding Rip Hamilton on the hop. Miami leads by 6, just under 2.5 remaining in the first. Here is Rasheed Wallace. And that is his first bucket.
Posted him up, and he just used his height over Haslam.
Dwyane Wade, as you say, looking active. Yes, and it counts. So Wade successfully posting up, and he will go to the foul line. He was hit by Hamilton.
Mark, before we went to timeout, we were talking. I said the previous possession was the most active I'd seen him on the post. He'd been guarded by Chauncey Billups on the other side of the floor. You see him, he's starting to feel better.
Protect, finding Rasheed Wallace. That's 2 in a row for Rasheed, doing it without that familiar headband, which he discarded early on in this first quarter. Jones able to field the long rebound. You sound disgusted. Haslam gets it inside, and O'Neal with the stuff.
A familiar pattern in this game.
Rasheed Wallace. Nice touch by Wallace.
I give Larry Brown a lot of credit. The minutes in a row, can the other guy play?
Hamilton. Rip Hamilton with 8 points. Shot clock at 1. Hamilton got it off and scored.
Oh, man, tough shot. Right over conditioning. This guy hasn't done anything now in 3 or 4 days. He's going to come out here and play 48 minutes. That's incredible.
Antonio McDyess not able to hit, but Tayshaun Prince on the follow. McDyess and Lindsey Hunter are just checked in. Hamilton spinning his way on Dooling and gives it up. Good ball movement, though, by Detroit. Everybody touching the ball, and Hamilton able to finish.
It's almost like 2 Rip Hamiltons. He throws the ball, and he disappears.
Cheering for you. You got 20,000 people in the arena. Boom with the slam. Wow. But there is so much.
Pistons players this morning after shoot-around. We talked to Chauncey Billups. We talked with Tayshaun Prince and Ben Wallace. Steve Wonders from Michigan.
Hunter for Billups. And here's Rasheed Wallace from way downtown. Detroit 36, Miami 27.
And this is where you're at home. Again, Rasheed Wallace's ability. Remember, in game 1, 4 of 5 from that three-point line. Shaq is not going to be able to get out there and cover that. They go to screen roll the next time. Shaq once again, this time with McDyess. Shot is there. He knocks it down. They lead by 9.
Billups on Damon Jones. Eddie Jones with a nice feed. Haslam with the bucket, and he is fouled. Considered a 4th foul as Hamilton is able to knock it down.
See, Steve, there he gets.
Rasheed at the top of the circle, not able to handle the pass. Look at Eddie Jones, and he fires. He's gone! It's a 3 for Eddie Jones to end the half. They'll review it. Well, Doug, you were right on. that last-second play, but Rasheed Wallace not able to handle the pass, and it led to the steal.
Well, if this holds up and this counts, what a turnaround. First of all, Eddie Jones sees the ball go in the basket. And this would cut an 8-point lead to 5. Had Wallace hit a 3, it could have gone to 11. So we'll check the review here, Mark. Mark.
There's Wade. See moving in very deliberate fashion, trying to back his way on Hamilton, and then hits the turnaround.
I think he's going to be much better in the second half. I think he got that out of his system. I think.
Nice play. Billups for Hamilton was turned back, but the follow put down by Ben Wallace. They double up on Wade. Goes to the crossover and scores! Dwyane Wade with a beautiful move. He threw the double team. Pistons lead by 3. Eddie Jones defending on Rip Hamilton. Nice play. Ben Wallace. Hamilton to Rasheed Wallace to the open cutter, Ben Wallace. Rasheed Wallace. Yes.
What a tough shot. Moving left off the dribble with a
13 foul.
There's that shot that we were talking about. Dribble left. Look at this. A hand in the face going away. Just see just a little of the talent.
Wade with the hesitation move and gets the roll. And well, you called it. He's looking better and better. Timeout is taken with 5:22 to go in this third quarter. Beautiful move by Wade. 16 for Dwyane Wade.
Here in this third period, he's not missed a shot. 3 of 3 from 4, 2 of 2 from the line. First possession of the half, he steps back over Rip Hamilton, buries a jumper. Now you're seeing the more aggressive Dwyane Wade, the little contortionist move in the lane, the twisting and the turning we did not see in the first half. Once again, that little hesitation, the high arcing shot off the backboard, the kind row, 8 points in the quarter. He's giving his team a see that you're hurting.
Wade with the lob for O'Neal. So the Pistons now lead by 3 with 5 minutes to play in the third.
That's exactly what Shaq needed, an easy basket and not have to battle Ben Wallace down on the block.
Rasheed Wallace able to drill it from downtown.
Here's Wallace at that three-point line and makes it so difficult. Yeah, there he is. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. But makes it so tough on Haslam because they're posting up.
Anger and endorphins can probably get Dwyane Wade through this game. Marv.
Well, here's Wade with a finger roll from 10 feet away.
Marv, you said earlier that we had no idea he'd be this good. Same thing with Dwyane Wade. Otherwise, 5 teams wouldn't have passed on him in the draft. Look at that little floater up and over Tayshaun.
Hunter hesitated on the shot. Shot clock to 3. Here's Hamilton. Yes. And the game is tied at 62.
He's gotten so... Shot clock winding down. Lindsey Hunter got caught with it again. This time he gets it to Rip Hamilton. Man, he squares his shoulder nicely. Knocks down the 15-footer.
Dooling way off. Back comes Hunter. 3-on-2 for Detroit. Nice play. Antonio McDyess able to finish. Pretty pass from Rip Hamilton. The Pistons have a... The game is tied at 64. We're final seconds of the third. Dooling to the rim. Rebounded by O'Neal. 4 seconds left in the third. Hunter, led by Butler for the crossover. Hunter rejected by Haslam. Udonis Haslam on the block shot to end the third quarter. So Miami is up by 2. Another look. Lindsey Hunter with the step, and you see the rejection by Haslam. After 3.
Means when Shaq comes back in the ballgame, he's got to guard one of the shooters.
Well, Rip Hamilton has tied.
Bench getting some rest, and they've increased the lead.
Miami by 4. Rasheed Wallace cuts it to a 2-point Heat lead. Has left me with it a 19-month period. Miami in possession. They lead by 3. O'Neal guarded by McDyess. Goes right out.
Well, he can't guard him. He's too small. You know, interesting, Shaq caught that ball and he put it down.
Shot clock to 6. Here is Billups for 3. Yes! And the game is tied at 74.
Well, we saw...
Hamilton with the lead. Ben Wallace with the stuff. Ben Wallace slamming it to give Detroit a 2-point advantage.
He made 2 free throws. He wants that ball back.
O'Neal going left. Miami with a 2-point lead. Damon Jones with nowhere to go. He got caught in midair. Leading to this. Billups with the whip pass. Hamilton scores, and the game is tied at 78.
Turnovers leading to easy baskets.
Series. Detroit was trailing by 6 with 7 minutes to play. They've gone on a 16-6 run since then. Miami needing a quick bucket right here. Wade and O'Neal cuts it to a 2-point lead. 12.6 remaining. And on the inbounds, the foul is
In about 3 seconds, they zipper Wade up to the top of the floor, and on penetration, Wallace is going to come over and help and just floats it over to Shaq for the easy score. Shaq 27 points
there, and that was at a time when Shaq was really starting to dominate. They couldn't get him the ball.
The Detroit Pistons, coming from behind in the final minutes, have defeated the Miami Heat 88-82.